anymore and not to curse me anymore. That's all I'm asking.
I'm an adult and I'll say whatever I feel like saying.
No, you won't.
Of course I will. You don't control me. I'm not your slave. This isn't a quid pro quo. I didn't trade you my freedom of choice for a piece of turkey.
You can have anything you want to eat.
I don't want your fucking stinking ass food. Well, you don't have anything. All you have is a car.
If you'll go put your things in the car, I will take you right now to Jackson.
I've got nowhere to go in Jackson. I took my tent up the other day because of the way because you agreed to let me come here to get myself together, and all you've done is bullshit me since I got here. You're the one came in here yelling at me. Don't tell me not to yell at you while you're yelling at me.
Calm down.
You need to exercise some self-control and mind your own fucking business.
Somebody will call the police. You're screaming.
Mind your own fucking business.
You're screaming out the door.
Stop projecting your flaws on me.
Somebody will call.
I don't care what somebody does. I don't.
You must.
I don't.
You must.
I don't function my actions after other people's opinions.
Down. Okay.
I'm calm.
Like adults.
You can't talk like an adult. You're just using controlling behaviors.
I'm trying.
You're telling me that for a piece of food or something, I gotta shut up, or I can't say cuss words.
Talk to you like an adult, like
your
mother.
What an adult is.
That I care about.
Don't feign care for someone you've never shown any care for.
You're talking about something that's not possible.
What are you talking about?
You're not talking about.
Stop projecting your flaws onto me. You don't have any common sense. I'm not going to listen to anything you say.
Call for help if you don't quit screaming out the door.
Quit your whining. I'm not your little boy.
You used to be, and you're acting like
in my past life when I had PTSD and you're took away all my self-esteem and kicked me in the street when I was 16, just like you're trying to do.
I never did that, and you're making that up. And I'm sorry that you believe it.
You can't change the facts. You kicked me out at fucking 16. I was living in fucking.
Never did that.
Then why was I in the fucking street at 16?
Sorry, you're making it up, Jimmy. I want you to just calm down. If we can have just a calm conversation.
Dad kicked me out of the house at 16. I was staying in the fucking YMCA.
It was not me.
You fucking kicked me out of this place and stole my shit and illegal evicted me on top of it. Now you want to come back and talk like you care about somebody.
Because you don't
know
really
what
care.
Means. Stop projecting your flaws onto me. Go away. I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
Quit yelling.
I'm tired of listening to your bullshit. Quit yelling at me.
Quit yelling out the door.
Quit yelling at me.
Somebody will
Stop yelling at me, you stupid ass.
Somebody will call the police, Jimmy.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to call them if you don't leave me the fuck alone.
Why don't you come call them, please? I need some help.
I need some help. That's what you told Julie and Lisa when they took me to fucking prison.
Look, you were running.
And you weren't in any fucking danger.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Running away from you.
I was the one that had to run. I'm sorry that you feel so bad all the time.
I have never touched you. You have assaulted me. You broke my fucking finger. You tried to steal my shit. I still got a busted thing from the time you called the police on me when you attacked me.
I did not.
You don't even know what happened. You're so in denial of everything that you ever did.
Close the door,
no, I'm smoking a fucking cigarette.
Do not yell out the door.
Don't you tell me what to do. I'm not your fucking slave. I don't do things just because you say to do it. I don't answer to you. I answer to God.
Why did you say you wanted to come to my house?
I said I need to get out of the cold. You offered me to stay at your house.
And here you are.
Yeah, and I would have had my bicycle here so I could leave. I just had to walk over a mile to get cigarettes. I got cold. I'm coming back. I got to get my fucking backpack so I can get the fuck out of here.
I thought you didn't have any money.
I haven't had any money for 9 fucking months since last November.
I've sent you a lot of money, Jimmy.
Yeah, no, I went for bills.
And it went down the drain as fast as
that's right. Because you see me as a drain, your own fucking son. You respect nuts and bolts.
I never gave you anything.
You'll never get any love out of that fucking car. That car will never wipe your fucking ass when you can't do it.
Quit yelling.
Leave me alone.
Quit yelling out the door.
Leave me alone.
Go. Why don't you go in the bedroom? Then you don't have to look at me.
You're the one who came out here and started yelling at me. Leave me alone.
I need some food. Because I don't.
I told you not to talk to me unless you're going to talk to me like an adult.
I said, do not scream at me. That's all I said.
Then stop raising your voice at me. You're the one who come out here and raised your voice at me and interrupted me what I was doing in my prayers.
I am not.
You don't give a shit about anybody but your own fucking emotional bullshit.
You're just angry all the time.
I'm angry every time someone tries to attack me who's got their head up their fucking ass.
And I am so big to attack you.
Women don't attack physically, they attack emotionally. You're an emotional abuser.
I'm trying to talk to you.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't about anything.
You don't talk, you project shit. And condescend.
Is that okay?
And infiltrate.
Is that okay
and lie.
with you?
Yeah, as long as you don't do it around me.
Well, I'm going to do it in my own house.
You do whatever the fuck you want to as long as it doesn't have anything to me. I'm not your slave. I didn't come here to be a fucking slave. I'll say anything I fucking want to.
Do not scream at me.
I'll say anything I fucking want to.
I will listen to you. Just do not scream.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Good.
Don't come out here and start bullshitting me anymore. And don't condescend to me and don't treat me like a child. And don't act like you're some slave driver that's going to manipulate somebody through low self-esteem. I don't suffer from low self-esteem. I don't suffer from PTSD. You didn't know me in my first life. You sure as fuck don't know me now that I'm God's child.
I don't know you now either, Jim.
You will never know me till you look inside yourself. You can't know anything until you look inside yourself. Emotions are not reality. They're just a projection of your own. Because you're always interjecting your bullshit and projecting your flaws onto me.
I ask you to help me with one thing, and that's do not scream at me. I don't mind talking to you. I want to talk.
You don't talk. You project. You infiltrate. You try to trigger.
I've never seen anybody that knows so much.
Well, I haven't either, Mother. I've never met anybody that's done as much personal work as me. And I'm not going to have somebody who won't who's in denial, tell me that I can't do my personal work. Because you don't have anything to say that's worth listening to. I've talked to you about higher concepts. I've talked to you about what I'm doing. I've talked to you about how much I self-love myself. And all you have done is try to trigger me, give me low self-esteem. No, because you listen and act like you agree just so you can find a chink in my armor. Well, let me tell you something. I put in the Bible, if you ever read it one day, you'll hear of something called the armor of God. And it doesn't have... Look, stop interrupting me!
No, I'm talking.
Well, fuck off then. If you're going to interrupt me, I ain't going to listen to you.
I said don't scream at me.
I said leave me the fuck alone.
I am.
I could grown man take fucking bullshit out every fucking minute. I don't give a fuck about any of the stupid ass shit you fucking say.
I'm sorry I misunderstood you.
I don't listen to people whose head up their ass. I don't base any decisions off of people with their head up their fucking ass.
I'm sorry I misunderstood you.
I'm my own person. I got my own life. I don't need somebody wagging on me with their head up my ass, trying to put their head up my ass when they still got it up their own. I take care of myself. I love myself. You're not going to give me low self-esteem by threatening me.
I can hear you.
I will say anything I damn well please.
Say what you want. Just do not scream.
Then don't try to talk over me. Don't interrupt me, and don't project your flaws on it. You're interrupting me. Just because you got away with all this shit when I was a drunk doesn't mean I'm going to let you get away from it now that I'm an awakened spiritual master. You are not fucking going to fuck with me. You're not going to disrespect the God within me who loves me. And it doesn't matter what you do.
Human being.
Yeah, and I love you, and that car is not going to love you, but you love that car more than you love your own son. And that's the truth.
I am glad to hear that. It makes me very happy.
To know that you're not a human being.
No, to know that you love me.
Mother, I love everyone. And that's what the unconditional love is about. And I would never hurt you, and I do not exhibit controlling behaviors, but
I appreciate it, too.
You are not going to disrespect the God within me. Never again. Never again.
When you scream at me, that's disrespectful.
I will say anything I feel like I'm an adult.
Say what you want, but don't scream.
You're the one who raised your voice at me, coming here talking shit.
I had to talk over you sometimes.
Yeah, because you think what you say is more important than everybody fucking else. All you're doing is projecting your bullshit. I don't care about your bullshit. That's your fucking problem. You're responsible for yourself.
You're the one that's telling me all about me.
I'm fucking fine.
No.
Yeah, because you're projecting your shit onto me.
I wouldn't do that unless I felt like you weren't
Mother,
listening to me.
it's not possible for an unawakened person not to do that. That's what you don't understand.
Well, I didn't ever tell you that I was, did I?
Mother, you don't have to tell me anything because I already know.
Of course. And I listen to you.
I don't believe you listen to anyone.
Well, you should, because it's the truth.
If you ever listen to me, you'd realize that I'm not going to accept you treating me like a kindergartner. You can act like one all you want. I don't give a fuck. But you ain't going to treat me like one.
That's your perception, not mine.
Well, I know I never asked you where you were going when you borrowed my car.
Well,
I know you promised me to be able to use a car in our business for years, and I never got to use it once. Because you came up and caused trouble every fucking time you showed up.
I was ready to go, and I spent every cent I had up there.
Well, that's because you value money more than you value human life.
Well, that's because you needed it. And I gave it to you.
Excuse me, why don't you talk about yourself instead of me?
I was making money in real estate then, and I had some money.
I'm not talking about the past, I'm talking about right fucking now.
You were just talking about the past. But anyway.
No, I was talking about the car. You're making it about the past.
I was going to.
You don't understand. Your emotions get involved and you go off on some fucking tangent because the only thing you know is to attack.
I would have been glad to take you anyway. I was getting ready to leave too.
What are you talking about?
Just a few minutes ago, maybe a couple of hours ago.
Do I look like a kindergartner to you?
Well, no.
Did I ever ask you to take me anywhere? Yeah, I look like I need somebody to drive me around?
No, but I was going to.
Have you ever had an accident in the car?
I was going to use the
Have you ever had an accident in the car?
I haven't.
That's a lot. That bus hit you. Well, I don't have a stopping ticket since '96.
Well, you haven't had a car all that time either. So, I mean, that's a good reason.
So you don't even remember that I had a truck that you used to use?
Yeah, no, I didn't use the truck.
You did use my truck. I let you use my truck.
I had a car. I never drove your truck.
You're a liar.
You may be mistaken.
I'm not mistaken because I have a very good memory. In fact, I can remember my past lives, Mother.
I don't drive your truck. Ever drive your truck.
You're a liar.
I had a car.
Everything you say is a lie. That's why I don't like talking with you. I'm not gonna talk with you about lies. You want to project? Project on yourself. Go within and you'll find your answers.
Maybe you're thinking about another woman, not me.
Right. All those years I had a truck and you never used it. You're a lying ass shit.
I had a truck. I mean, I had a car.
Yeah, you had a truck.
I didn't need
You drove one. Mine.
I didn't ever drive your truck. I didn't need to.
You can't.
I drove up
Is
to
your
Michigan
memory gone too?
at least twice a month for like 8 months in my car.
I ain't talking about when I didn't have a truck. I'm talking about when I had a truck.
You had it in Michigan.
Obviously, you couldn't drive my truck when I didn't have one.
You had your truck in Michigan.
Don't tell me when I had my truck. I got paperwork showing when I sold my truck. I know when I sold my fucking truck. Why don't you mind your own fucking business?
Why are you mad about it?
Because the point is that I don't treat you the way you treat me, like a fucking kindergarten. Although you exhibit no fucking memory, you lie every fucking word, you project your emotions onto other people.
My memory is.
You're afraid to look inside yourself. No, it's not. You don't have any memory if you don't remember driving fucking truckers. You're gonna make an argument over what the truth is or not, and I know the truth, so fuck off.
The truth is different for
you than
it is for me.
Just like I said, you're full of shit. I'm not gonna listen to somebody who can't even tell the truth.
To start yelling at me again.
You try to make up a story about what the past was. It's just bullshit.
What was that
if that's in your fucking mind, you're living in a fantasy world.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Well, say you don't remember. Don't say you never drove my truck.
You may have remembered that. I don't.
Well, why would I mention it if I didn't remember?
Oh.
You're just playing games. That's called that's called making crazy house. Trying to confuse somebody.
Why would I drive your truck?
I'm not confused.
Well, somebody is. Maybe it's
You would drive your truck because yours was in the shop, Dodo Brains.
Do not call me names because it won't get you anywhere.
Nothing you do will ever get me anywhere.
Well, I wonder
because it's all nonsense, and I don't waste my time. I'm tired of wasting my energy on somebody that's in denial about it.
I'm doing for you as long as you need something. And you may not want me to, but if you need it, I'll try my best to do it. I told you that all my needs are taken care of. Needing this implies codependent. I'm not codependent on you. I don't know why you came all the way to Lexington. You know, it just. I didn't come all the way to Lexington. You offered me a place to stay to get out of the cold, and I came down here and you started pulling a bunch of bullshit, treating me like a kindergartner, like you think you're somebody or something. You hate it so bad. You shouldn't have come, Jim. You just are making... I wouldn't have if I knew you weren't going to let me out of the fucking house. Quit yelling to my neighbors. I'll yell anything I fucking feel like. Quit, Jimmy. I don't base my actions off of other people's bullshit. The neighbors will call the police because you're disturbing everybody. That's not needed. You can talk to me. I don't base my actions on other people's actions. You can talk to me. Don't talk to my neighbors. Please, please. I don't base my actions on your opinions of what I should do and what I shouldn't do. I know that. You don't control me. Stop trying to know that. Stop. Every time I talk, you want to pull out your controlling behaviors. Can I talk? Do you know what a controlling behavior is? Why don't you fucking Google it before you talk to me so you can stop doing it? You just don't want to hear anybody talk. Why would I want to listen to people with their head up their ass? I don't know. I found all the answers. Really? I have the answers. I don't need to ask you. They're not my answers. They're your answers. They're not my answers. They're God's answers. He's sitting here with me. All that I He's watching everything you do. Jimmy, why do you think you have to preach to me? I am a holy child of God. You are not going to disrespect me in any way, shape, or form, period. And you are cursing and you are what you are projecting onto me is your own imagination. I'm sorry. And your own flaws, because you're the one that's threatening me. I'm not the one. You're not the one that's homeless. You're not the one who needs a ride. You're not the one who doesn't have any money. Well, abuse does not flow from the bottom upwards. It flows from the top down. I did not do it to you. I would never do it to you. You are being abusive to me. The only thing that I'm interested in. Well, I'm going to start yelling out the door, giving you to shut the fuck up. You said you wanted to come down here, and so I said, I didn't want to come down here. I wanted to get out of the cold. Well, those two.
I want a place to sleep.
Those two work together.
I didn't want abuse. And I'd rather be in the woods than take your abuse.
I haven't threatened you. I haven't cursed you.
Women abuse emotionally. They don't threaten.
I've barely spoken to you.
It's a veiled threat. As soon as you try to lock me out of the house and try to keep me here. And you know I don't have a bus fare any fucking thing. That's absolutely a threat.
I told you I didn't have any money till the 3rd. I told you that over.
Well, but you didn't tell me you weren't going to let me use the car.
No, I did. I told you. You have to tell me when you want the car. You can't just take it.
After I got here.
It's my only
After I got here.
way.
Keep your fucking car.
That's my only
and
way.
Forget about me and mind your own fucking business.
There you go again. Gosh. Just don't
I don't need you to tell me what to do anymore. I don't need a mother. I have a mother called God.
Well, I'm glad you do.
She's my mother. You were never my family. I came here from the stars to clear the bad karma out of your shit family.
Quit yelling.
You realize that the Asher name is like Hitler to the Cherokee Indians? You realize who your ancestors are?
I don't even
I know you don't care about anything but your own fucking emotional bullshit.
Any Ashers.
Fuck my ass.
I do not know any Ashers. I never did.
Well, I'm one. And you never knew me, so that's at least one thing you said that's true.
You changed your name. I couldn't.
My name has always been Asher. Do you know what it means?
You never were an Asher. That's just your middle name. That's all. You never were.
What I never was is a baker.
Well, that's something that I don't agree with.
That's what you are.
No,
Baker.
I am not a baker.
Then why do you act like all the other bakers?
I don't know that you knew them all. And I don't think I ever did.
Well, I did before you cut me off with everybody who ever loved me, including my grandparents.
Well, you're the one.
That's what abusers do. The first thing, they make sure that nobody that loves you is around so they can't help you.
Oh, man.
You might have done that when I was a kindergarten, but I'm not a kindergarten no more. You ain't gonna bring this shit to me
Jim,
no more.
just because you're saying all that doesn't make it so. And
What it does make so is I'm not gonna accept any more bullshit from
what you're
you.
saying.
Stop projecting your bullshit onto me. You don't believe anything that's true.
Right to my bedroom.
Thank you.
You can do what you want.
Don't yell at me no more, interrupt me no fucking more.
That's what I told you. Thanks for remembering.
Well, you're the one who did it, not me. Don't you ever fucking tell me what to do again. Kiss my ass. You don't even know what my name means. Fucking bullshit artist. Something you'll never fucking feel, that's for damn sure. Happy is what it means, idiot. See, this is what I gotta deal with. sitting here minding my own fucking business. Fucking bullshit.